So now it's time to get into the meditation. So just take a moment to find a comfy seat or lay down if that's your preference, and turn off any devices so you won't be distracted. It'll go for about maybe 5 minutes, maybe not even that. And it's an active process, so I want you to really connect in with your body and use the space to, use my voice to guide you through the process, but by no means be limited to that. So if things arise for you as you're going through that process, please allow them to do that. And also just be really conscious that this meditation, or this process I should say, has been delivered and is being fed by the beings that have provided this information at this point, because it is their gift to you to help release constriction around your being so that they can support you in even greater ways. Okay. So just taking a deep breath and feeling into the space. They've asked for you to visualize yourself walking into an arena. And that you may see that as an ancient times arena, you may see that as a modern stadium, however you visualize that. And just take your seat. There may be other people there, that is fine. Once you've taken your seat, just rest your eyes down and feel the presence of being there in amongst the energy that these beings are delivering. Close down the mind, close down the chatter, and just focus on a focal point in your heart space, in your heart chakra, and allow that to open. You may see that as color, you may feel that as weight or a feeling of presence in your heart, however that works for you. Now, with your awareness in your heart, I'd like you to feel into that question that was posed earlier, and I'd like you to bring forth the weight, one example of weight that sits in your body, that sits in your mind. Allow that to arise. And what do you see? What do you feel? Or if it's a sensing or a knowing, can you articulate what that is? So just sit with that and hold that vision or hold that feeling. So focus your attention on that object of weight, and bring through a golden stream of light that surrounds this object in front of you. I want to see that golden light encasing that object of weight, that attention of weight that sits within your mind or your body. And don't disallow your mind to bring about what is like an orb of golden light around this. This is their offering, this powerhouse of positivity that's in this light. They have created that beyond the realms that we exist within, and they want you to fuel this energy that they're providing you to provide to your weighty object right now. Now, it's so important for you to look at this object and make sure it's completely entrapped in golden light. There can be no seeping, there can be no escape. Check for any potential openings, spin it round in your mind's eye, lift it up, lift it down, make sure that it's completely watertight. And as you feel this structure to be sound and solid, I want you to now take your attention to your mind's eye, to your third eye chakra, which sits in the middle of your forehead, middle of your brow. Open this space. If you may feel that as, a little small pressure in that space, you may actually see the visual display of an eye, which may be your way of symbolizing its opening. You may feel or see colour. Okay, now using this third eye, I want you to use that focal point of that vision and look at your orb. And as you do so, I want you to notice that it shrinks, and it shrinks, and it shrinks, and it shrinks. I want you to hold your gaze on that object as it now appears to be a pinpoint of golden light in your visioning. Now, before you let that disappear from sight completely, I want you to take a big, deep breath in, really deep. Hold that breath. Maintain your vision on the pinpoint of golden light. And as you exhale, watch it disappear. You shall find a sense of peace now, just sitting over your body. You may sit in that for a moment. They offer you this process to be done any number of times for any number of weighted objects that you feel or sense within your being. You might like to do this on a nightly basis and set yourself potentially a week or two and just see what comes up each time. Once you find that there's no weight to bear, then they ask for you to go out and smile at the sun. You have just been awakened with new potential, and they'll be smiling back. Okay, I hope that was useful to you. Let me know in the comments down below that what was your weight, or what did that make you feel. And now I'll just let you know who the beings were that offered that process. So they are the Mantis Beings, and they present similar to a praying mantis. They are quite tall, narrow, long beings. They communicate telepathically, and they have a real sense of authority, but peaceful authority, and intellect and care. They are not here in any way to they are here as the architects of creation, and that was shown quite clearly with a friend that I meditated with earlier today, that they create the form and structure of light. They create the blueprint of the universe and creation and you and everything that you see around you. It's like they laid the foundations. Well, if we're talking about building a house, is probably the best way I can describe it. They build the framework, and then we as humans come in and I say we as humans because, well, not because, there are also other levels of creation and beings that are all building upon this structure that they create. But it's like you've got the frame of the house, they create the frame of the house, and then we decorate it. We put on the plaster, we paint it whatever color we like. We create the form or the physicality of that structure, where they create the light imprint of all that you see around you. So when they offer their light in service to you, it truly is a gift, and it's beyond just the visualization exercise. So I really hope that you can hold that and feel that, and know that they've offered that with complete love, but also with a sense of it's time. They're here to help, and they're going to help us step through and forward outside of beyond the construct that we create, particularly within our minds, that limits us to this physical experience. Okay, I hope that was useful to you, and I'll be back with more soon. Okay, bye. I've posed a question: where in your life do you feel the umbrage of misfortune? So that is feeling like deep, solid feeling of annoyance, frustration, irritation, displeasure, those sort of feelings about areas of your life. What holds you stuck? What holds you back? That's where I want you to focus your attention as we move into this meditation, which will begin in a second. If you don't have time to sort of sit, it's only going to be a 5-minute, max experience process. But yeah, if you don't have time, just save this for later, and you can do that at the end of your day.